Well, welcome back to my channel. I have recently had the opportunity to test one of the least expensive trail cameras I have ever reviewed here on my channel. It is the Wosoda 16 megapixel trail camera. It is extremely budget friendly. What does that mean? Are you going to have to sacrifice photo and video quality? How about features? Is it going to have any of the features that you come to expect on trail cameras? Well, I hope to answer those questions for you. I'm also going to show you sample photos and videos I've been getting from this trail camera. So stick around for my complete field testing and review of this trail camera. First, let's get into the unboxing. So today I have the Wosoda trail camera. It's made by Wosports. I'm going to get into an unboxing of the trail camera, show you exactly what you get inside the box, and then I'm going to put it out into the field and show you sample photos and videos, see exactly how well this camera performs. This is one of the least expensive trail cameras I've ever tested. I think as I'm taping this, it's under $40. Check the link I'm going to put down in the description. I'm going to put this exact trail camera down there. This is a very budget-friendly trail camera. If you just simply do not have very much to spend on a trail camera, but you would like to get into the trail camera world, or maybe you have a high-risk place that you want to put a trail camera in, there's a chance it just might get stolen or vandalized and you do not want to put a lot of money out there, this may be the exact option for you. Let's get into the unboxing. So for the unboxing, we get a satisfaction card from Wosports. We have a user's guide for Wosoda trail cameras. We have the trail camera here. It's black in color. I'll go over some of the features here in just a bit. Also inside is a tree strap. And then there's an optional wall mount with some screws included. Some of the physical features of the trail camera. You have two latches here, plastic latches. Open up the inside. You have an eject button and a battery tray. The camera runs on 8 AA batteries. Takes a full-size SD card, and then here's your USB port. You have a off, aim, on selection mode to get into your menu. On the back, it is safety cable compatible. You can run a anti-theft cable through here. Has a tree strap mounts right here. On the bottom of the camera, it does have a 1/4-20 mount for your optional wall mount, or you can place it on a tripod or other mounting options. On your exterior here are your IR bulbs. As you can see, there's no tinning or blackout on them at all. You can just simply have the IR lenses that will give you your night vision there. So next, I'm going to be putting this trail camera out into the field, and I'm going to show you sample photos and videos that I got from this trail camera, both daytime and nighttime. You can see for yourself how good the quality is. I think this trail camera is a 16 megapixel trail camera, or at least that's what it's advertised at. We're going to be testing it out, and I'm going to show you those samples next. Well, you've been watching the sample photos and videos I've been getting from this trail camera. I'm going to go more into depth on what I think about those photos and videos in just a second in my final thoughts. But first, I want to talk about some of the features that this camera may or may not have. As you know, this is a budget-friendly trail camera, and you probably are sacrificing some features. Let's look exactly what some of those may be. So we're going to open up this trail camera. And the first thing you're going to notice is it's lacking a large display screen. Almost all trail cameras now have this large playback screen that allows you to play back your photos and videos directly on the trail camera, and you can view them in the field. This trail camera does not have that. You're going to have to pull out the SD card, put it in your laptop or computer, or if you have a SD card reader for your smartphone, that'll also work, but it does not have a large display. That also is not going to allow you to set up your camera using that live feed to get the angle right and to get your trail camera set up exactly on the trail as you would like. This trail camera does not have that feature. It's not an absolute deal breaker, but you do not get that large screen. I do want to dive a little bit deeper into this screen issue. The screen that it does have, it does allow you to select a couple of different settings in the menu, but they can be difficult to interpret, and you probably will end up needing your manual to decipher exactly which setting you're trying to set, what your options are, and what it means. And let's get a little bit zoomed in here, and I'll show you what I mean. So here you're setting the date. When you enter your menu, you can set the date and the time. That was the time, here's the date, and that's very self-explanatory, but you continue to scroll down through the settings. Next is your year. We're in 2020, no problem there. The very next setting you come to, it's just blinking 30. You don't really know what that means. When you do read the manual, you come to find out this is the length of video that you're selecting next, but it doesn't tell you that anywhere on it. It's just giving you a 30-second, and you can move that up or down. You click through the menu again. Next, the little icon here that says video is blinking, and that is where you can change it from video to camera. So that you can figure out, but you continue to scroll down. Over here it's blinking high. Well, you don't necessarily know what that means, but it turns out that's your intensity for your IR bulbs, and you can set that at a high or a low. Yep, two options there, high or low. Continue down in the menu. There's your ID, and that you can kind of see what that means, and you can set a camera ID or number this trail camera, 2-digit ID there. Continue to scroll down. There you get something that looks like DEFN, and again you're going to have to go back to your manual to figure out what that means, and I think that is the default settings. If you want to go back to all default settings, we're going to continue on here. You get an FORN maybe. And again, that just makes no sense without the manual. You're going to have to go in and figure out exactly what that means, and then you're back to the date again. So as you can see, you are sacrificing some features. In that menu, you have limited selection on the features that you can do. You can set it on either photo or video mode. There is no combo mode. On the photos, you can either choose 1 or 3 photos. Those are your 2 settings you get to choose from. And then in video mode, you can choose your length, and I think that's up to 30 seconds or a minute is max, and it only gives you 1 or 2 options there also. So you are sacrificing some features when you have a budget-friendly trail camera, but the quality of the photos and videos I think is very good. And if you just simply want a trail camera to put out there, no frills, no fancy camo, you don't have to pay for any of that. Simply you want to put a trail camera out there and just get pictures or videos of animals out in the wild or maybe your backyard. This trail camera has been working exactly as it has been advertised, and I've actually been impressed with the quality of the photos and videos. So now it's time, I'm going to take you inside and give you my final thoughts on this budget-friendly trail camera. So we've gone through the unboxing. I've showed you sample photos and videos of this trail camera, and I discussed some of the features that it has and some of the features that it does not have. It is now time for my final thoughts. My final thoughts for this trail camera are, for the money, you get a lot of bang for your buck. I thought the photo and video quality were excellent. The IR bulbs had no trouble lighting up at night, and you could have a clear field of view with the IR bulbs. The trigger speed was excellent. I would put this trigger speed up against many other trail cameras. Basically, any trail camera I have, this one will go step for step in trigger speed, if not beat them. And I might see a versus video in the future where I would put this trail camera up against a trail camera worth 2, maybe 3 times as much as this one. And I think in trigger speed, this one would win. I really do think it's that fast. The trigger speed really did impress me. In my testing, I took hundreds and hundreds of photos and videos, and I had no problems, no hiccups with the software or with the camera malfunctioning. It did exactly what it was supposed to, exactly what I wanted it to. It even survived a raccoon attack. A raccoon had came up, pulled this thing down, pointed it basically straight to the ground. It didn't cause any damage to the camera. I'm thankful for that. But even while this trail camera was pointed down almost straight to the ground, it was still working, and I actually caught a rabbit running directly underneath the trail camera, so that was pretty neat. As I had discussed earlier, obviously you're giving up some features. You don't have any fancy camo pattern. There's no covering of the IR or tinting. If you do look at it at night, you will see a slight red glow from the IR bulbs. I had discussed there is no playback screen or a screen that you can use to utilize setting up the trail camera and see exactly where the lens is pointing. It doesn't have any of that. Also, it has no battery indicator. You have no idea what your battery life is. It has no media count on it. So if you come to check the trail camera and you open it up, you have no idea if it took 1 picture or if it took 300 pictures. There's just no media count in there whatsoever. Another thing I wanted to discuss is on the videos, there is no audio included. So this camera is not capable of taking audio with the videos. You just simply get a silent video if you have it on video mode. All in all, I think it's a good camera, and I was impressed with the photos and videos. Like I said, if you just want a budget-friendly trail camera, you can buy 2 or 3 of these trail cameras for the price of one other trail camera. You can put them out in locations. Maybe you're running it on public ground where you're afraid of theft or somebody damaging it. Like I said, under $40, you can have this trail camera, and I was really impressed with the photos and videos as I had discussed. Well, that's it for my review. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd try and get back to each and every one of you. If you're interested in purchasing this trail camera, or if you just want to see more specs, maybe something I haven't discussed, you can go down in the description. There'll be a link, and you can check this trail camera out. As always, I appreciate you watching, and we will see you in the next video.